I First off, I was just vibing to Nickelback for a while there. And then I was talking a bunch of crap about your cooking and how it's not Factor 75. Yeah, well, this time actually my laptop lost internet connection for a minute. And then no one was in chat to tell me if I still had audio or not. So I wasn't sure. Uh, yeah. Uh, Yeah, I was like, what did you craft and why was it not Factor 75, which, should be Factor 75. It's because the way it loses audio makes it seem like the problem on my end having some mute. That is weird. It's also telling me I have 9 viewers again, even though when I just refreshed, it said I had 5. So I don't know. Why is the Twitch? Yeah, the Zeech. Twitch manager suck. Yeah, that says I have 3 viewers. Like, it's just. Tweech. Yeah, it's Tweech. It's Twitter, tweets, and Twitch, and what was that guy we were being told about earlier? Twike? I don't know. I'm done with it all, man. I can't even. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Unless 6 people were just happen to be coming in and taking a quick gander all at once. That seems unlikely, though. Maybe just Twitch has a really hard time keeping track of precise numbers as a rule. I don't know. Would you believe I'm getting a little tired of airbrushing? View bots? Yeah. Listen, if I was using view bots, I wouldn't be using it for 6 more views. I definitely wouldn't have it set to 2/3 of my viewership. Both of those seem like bad strategies. I don't know. It's all nothing about bots seems good to me. I don't know why people do that. All right. Uh, you know what? It doesn't matter if a little bit of red gets in the primer. These things are getting painted red. I don't need a lot of primer either. I'm basically having dinner here as an excuse to procrastinate making this map. You still haven't made that map, man? Make the map. Looking at a big empty building and having to fill it with walls, rooms, and furniture is daunting. That's like the thing you do, though. I say that, and when painting Kasara Khan, I was like, I don't want to do his sword yet. I'm procrastinating doing the sword. I'm gonna do it just after dinner. Not gonna lie, I'm having a bit of a human moment where I'm like, I am looking forward to after the stream is over right now. Also, big news, I'm like an hour and a half into this edible and still nothing. Would you believe? Don't tell me I gotta take 100 milligram to feel half of what's worth. Hopefully, just a late starter. One can hope. $15 for 9. You could have spent only 40 more dollars and gotten 6 delicious meals. Hazelnut chocolate bar. Oh man. Yeah, next time I'm doing a Factor 75 sponsorship, if I do another one, I'm getting some of their pecan drizzle pancakes or whatever that thing was. It was like $10 for this amazing looking dessert. I don't know how many servings it said dessert, because 9.99 seems a little steep, but it looked real good. Okay, where are my tweezers? Honestly, the chocolate bar without the weed in grocery store would be like $5, $6. Oh, it was like really high quality chocolate type of deal. I'm hoping so because here, if I went to Stop and Shop, I could get like a almost Halloween sized bag of candy for like $5, $6. Yeah, well, better than Hershey's. Fair. But did it notate it that it was a he him bar? Man, you guys got expensive candy over there. You know how much candy I can get for like $5? More than a chocolate bar. What, that was a he him bar you put in your mouth? Keck. Yeah, I don't know how you do it, money wise. Oh, well, eat produce then. What's the matter with you? I'm not gonna claim it's like $5 tomatoes. My little trigger thing on the airbrush is starting to really stick, and it's really annoying me. And it's especially annoying because I just like deep cleaned the thing. Didn't go super hardcore on it, but I did fill like the entire thing in alcohol. Well, you know what I need to do? I have so much isopropyl sitting around. I literally have a case of isopropyl. I should just pull it apart and submerge the body and just let the body soak like overnight in I have containers I can do that in. I've got glass containers. Eggs at Dublin personally a couple years ago. Eggs like tripled here. Like right after the inflation hike, which peaked at around June, and then so like 3.5 weeks ago or something like that, they were like nearly 450. And then I went there a week ago, a little under a week ago, and they were what like 215. I was like, wait, what? I'm gonna go buy like 4 dozen right now. Say what now? $6 for the cheapest brand. By the way, I go to Aldi, which is like a somewhat expensive like health food store. Like I pretty much only buy fresh produce and some like deli meats and cheeses. It almost costs as much for me to go Stop and Shop for ice cream and like a couple bags of Doritos, which by the way I get on sale. There's always this end cap that's like 2 for $5 or 2 for $10, but it's like the party size bag. Oh, you live in California. Well, no wonder then. I forgot that you lived in California. How do people live in California? It doesn't make any sense to me. Straight up could not afford that. We don't, yeah. Also, how do I keep making online friends in California? I know that's a, dude, we're running into the lint problem again. Why? I don't know, it's weird. I just keep running into people lately online from California. I think if I were to go through my recent Discord DMs, like literally almost half of the last dozen or a little over a dozen are all people from California. It's crazy. Why do I vibe with California people so much? Do I just have homeless person vibes? Oh, your timer's going off? Yeah, where is all these little like hairs coming from? They keep ending up on the piece. It's crazy because I did clean these things. Sub 76. You're from California too? Jeez. That's it. I know too many people from California. I'm gonna put in the chat rules. If you're new and from California, mess off. I can't even. I don't know how you people continue to exist. Also, what's the YouTube video? What is that? Why is that? Who is that? I'd say when and where, but that's kind of self-explanatory. Okay, this one I'm realizing got mangled in the printing process. What? What am I supposed to do with this? What? Yeah, these are all 3D printed pieces printed by the client. So it's like, what is that supposed to look like? It's just supposed to be more plates. Oh boy. Okay. I kind of fixed it. It's a little rough, but it'll look better after paint. Now let's see if we can prime this without a bunch of lint getting involved. Alright, I might move to Florida. Yeah, everyone's moving to Florida. So I've heard. My parents were looking at moving to Florida from up here in New England. I am thinking I want to check out Austin before I make a hard decision. I keep feeling like Austin seems to be the place to be for me. And I keep seeing a lot of people with very similar interests and um, work, like career interests, if you will, also end up in Austin one way or another. It just seems to be the place to be. Yo, is this Jonathan Young? Yeah, it is. I know that bass twang. Move. Nice. Even Nevada? Hmm. Vegas could be interesting. I don't know anywhere else in Nevada. I'm like, wait, there's state outside Las Vegas in Nevada? That's not desert? I don't believe it. Plus, Nevada's basically California without crazy liberals. Oh, okay, well, fair enough. Nope, we are gang Moreland. So it's definitely from, maybe it's from this box. This is a newer box I started using. Maybe this box is actually just full of lints, and that's why I'm having this problem. I got rid of all my other boxes, unfortunately, so that puts me in a weird predicament. Weed is legal too, and guns are gray in Nevada. So weed's a fair point, though I don't partake super often. Guns, however, pretty important to me, even though I don't own any yet. That's only because I can't afford any, outside I have a bunch. Texas half and half, however most of Texas is illegal. That does not surprise me. Is Austin, I wonder which half Austin is in. Austin Counseling. Yeah, well, there you go. See? It's all good. I don't super care for the rest of what's going on in Texas. I am not big on farming or any of that. Cowboy culture. Not big on it. I'm not against it, and I think farms are good. I am just not, I have no interest in being involved in it. So I don't mind sticking to, living a little bit outside Austin and then just going into Austin when I want to do stuff, and that's about it. And then if I want to do guns and stuff, I go a little bit outside Austin. Of course, I run out of primer right at the last one. The last one, really. Yeah. No, like I'd probably stay up here in New England if I wasn't just sick to all hell with winter. Like the change in seasons is pretty and all, but man, I am over the like 4.5, 5 months of winter. I am done. This new gas vehicle ban in California by 2030 is gonna be. Yeah, I was seeing that a few years ago. I was like, how do they plan on doing that? It's like the. I'm gonna get going again on the Dutch farmers. The Dutch farmers, man, they want half of them gone because of the nitrogen problem of their fertilizers. They want half of them gone by 2030. It's like the Netherlands, Holland is the second largest food exporter in the world, and they're generally considered some of the best farmers on the planet. They're hyper productive in their food productions, and the government's just sweeping in, and it's causing a big ruckus over there. I mean, people are going nuts. Talking thousands of people blocking the streets in protests. It's been going on for a while now. Um, because gotta save the planet. Except they're not. I am getting tagged in 40k general. Why? What's here? Oh, it's the video. It's Garsman Joe Disco Sticker. Didn't we do that? Or I think we did the warp version of that. Yeah, okay, we'll play it. I'll pop it on. Oh, my OBS is now windowless, I guess? No, whatever. Over this way. Wow, my computer is like really slow right now, and I don't really know why. It's not the right type of window. That's not the button I wanted to hit. Good lord. I just want a new window. Play this video in. Like a quick break before I move on to airbrushing reds. Alright, hold on. You better still be with me for 76. We're about to do it. Alright, YouTube's off. That YouTube's on. What? I like when his hand comes up behind the collar. It's, it's like he's completely floating inside the armor. I gotta watch this later. What's going on with that? Paul, no! Say it ain't so! Alright, I'll find out what's going on with Paul, U.S. Army combat veteran. Um, later. Okay, well that was funny. Alright. Wild Rider Red, let's go. I watched your thing, 76. I watched it. Oh, is this the cover or is this the original? Original. It's you back with your food? I need to hear more about the hell that is California. So I can feel better about New England. There, you did it. What, you made the map? Oh, posted food pics. Heathen. Heathen, he calls me. Well, you're not completely wrong. Mm. Oh, that looks pretty good. Basically poison to me, but looks pretty good. The angry thank you. Angry gratitude. Thank you. Mm. Listen, you think I was joking when I said I'm gonna get you to change your name to Seethborgstare. Now, about California. Would you say it's a 2 or a 1 out of 10 to live there? I thought it was the place of Hollywood and golden nuggets and rivers. And then the Dust Bowl, but you know, we don't need to talk about that part. It's a place of homeless people and high tax. Yeah, it's almost like that's what happens when you have socialism. There's nothing else notable about the state of California. I believe it. I was shocked when I found out that I actually had a state tax refund as opposed to last year where it was negative and I owed taxes. And then I owed federal instead of a refund. Yeah, annoying. Yeah, well, I'm sure the socialists can figure out ways of ruining that too. Oh wait, in downtown LA, I heard they have because of the smog. If you can't tell, I don't care for socialism. So, would you say that the high taxes you have to pay are reasonable considering the communal benefit that is provided by those high taxes through your esteemed local government? The appeal of California is that it's got great weather, so you can spend a lot of time outside with your family, but there's so many crackhead homeless people around at all times you can can't do anything outside for longer than a few minutes without being directly harassed by one of them unironically just looking to pick fights with whoever they see first. So it's California is the actual Fortnite island. You just didn't know it. Turns out the Fortnite island is not so uninhabited after all. Like here, homeless people run up on you, shove you to the ground, spit on you, and just like while you in the grocery store, and the cops won't do a slice thing about it. Yeah. Worst case scenario, this guy is taking the station 3 or 4 hours before being released at night. When they become stronger, their eyes start glowing red and they become stronger. Night strength buff. This guy does this 2, 3 times a day, every day, and it's for years, and the cops still just let it happen. Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's because they've changed the laws so where the cops can't legally actually do anything. Like it's all administration problems. You have to kill someone for the matter. Kill or greatly harm. Yeah, it's pathological empathy is the core of it. It's all of these programs meant to help the homeless, which just turn them into animals, basically. You want to know how to help the homeless? You make business conditions so amazing that if you get thrown out on the street by not having any money, you can turn around and start a business on the street and start making money immediately and get yourself back off the street. That's how you help the homeless. That's not what they do, though. Does that matter if anymore if you're trying to kill hearts? Someone doesn't. If it doesn't, then the cops don't care at all. Wow. So it works in like Singapore and Thailand. Which one? The situation um I laid out. There we go. All right, red ink, and then we're done with airbrushing again, at least for a while. Still have no idea why it makes my CFC camera flicker. You come homeless, lose your job, you start a company right there in the road type situation. Yeah, exactly. That's how you help the homeless. You make them rich, or make it, make the conditions where they can make themselves rich in rapid order. A lot of people are happy just fine. Yeah, you see, that's what capitalism does. Yes, it creates inequality, but it also creates wealth, which means that as long as you're willing to work, you can make wealth. Government just keeps trying to, yeah, keeps trying to get in the way. It's not even that they get in the way; it's that they try to get in the way. Absolute problem. Yeah, it's pretty funny actually. It's like you wanna become a centrist or turn conservative when it comes to economic stuff. Live in a blue state for a while. It's pretty effective. I know leftists and liberals that live in California and are like, yeah, no, that stuff don't work. Homeless situation is bad. Also, in this place, if you steal, you get fingers and hand hacked off still. Here you can walk in the grocery store, shove over 3 displays, destroy a glass door, steal two 130 bottles of alcohol just in the middle of the day, walking casually and cursing everyone out while I do it. And if anyone doesn't do anything about it, you're the one. Oh, and if anyone does anything about it, you're the one who is in trouble. Yet the cops could literally watch this happen and nothing will happen to the guy. He will come back into the game tomorrow, even later. Yeah, see, you can't have business in that kind of condition. I want to see it get so bad that some guys work in a liquor store. Homeless guy comes in to try to rob it, gets shot by the store owner. Cop comes in to arrest him, and the guy just shoots the cops because it doesn't matter at that point. Just like you are still a threat to my store. What's that? You are a threat? Well, it's too bad, man. It ain't about law abiding anymore. It's about survival. Actually, what was it, a couple months ago, I got sent some videos, actually, of, shop owners fighting back, basically. People trying to rob shop owners, and man, did they find out. One guy, so, couple masked kids run into this old dude, I think he was Asian, old Asian dude store, instantly, because hoods and masks, like aggressive ones, and the shop owner was not wearing a mask. This was not during like height of pandemic or anything. Immediately, shop owner goes down beneath the desk, pulls out a shotgun, blam, like right above the kids' heads. One of the kids runs back out to the car, screaming that he got his arm blown. He didn't even get hit. He's just in so much panic. He thought he actually got seriously harmed. You could tell he didn't get hit because there was no blood anywhere. Another one was this looked like a teenager or 20 something year old, like young 20s, like around your age, say. Manning manning the store, and a bunch of kids come in, and they come up to the counter to try to get him to empty the register. So what's the kid do? He grabs the first one, rips him over the counter, pulls out a knife, and starts shanking the crap out of him. The other ones all go running. The guy getting shanked is like, all right, I'm dead, you got me. Like, man, that's how it should be. I think it's hilarious because at the end of the day, it is at 100% the people trying to rob him's fault. I have zero sympathy for that. None. No empathy. You have revoked your right to safety when you try to pull stuff like that. I saw one clip where a shop owner unironically fought three guys with guns with an actual katana from like feudal Japan. One dude lost a hand, another guy died outright. Holy crap! That's actually awesome. When capitalism strikes back, because little shop owners like that's real capitalism. What everyone keeps trying to talk about is capitalism ruining everything. That's corporatism, and that's because of government intervention. I can outline the three main things that caused corporate giganticism, and they all come from governments allowing it and encouraging to happen, and the corporations turn around and lobby the government, the congressman, etc., to make it worse. And it's a positive feedback loop. And it only exists because of government. You can't have that in a strictly capitalistic situation. You never could. Even the old monopolies were because of government stuff getting involved. The guy was pointing a gun at the guy behind the counter. Katana guy just comes around a corner, full on Obi-Wan slices the hand off the wrist. The hand holding the gun. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, I think we're finally done with airbrushing. Yay! There's some lead belts on these backpacks, and the backpacks are done. And we actually still have like an hour and a half. I don't know. Maybe there will be some more, or maybe I'll just have an early dinner and then call it. I gotta go pee though. Turns stabs the guy next to him, holding like an AK in the neck. He dies. Third guy skedaddled. Yeah, no, no kidding. Yeah, don't mess with shop owners. It'll mess you up. I once had a little shop with my ex, and man, whenever I was working the counter, I was it was highly unlikely, but if someone just walked in and tried causing a problem, man, they were gonna die. Um, all right, yeah, I am gonna go pee. I'll be right back for some brushwork. Alright. Snicker, snicker, cackle, cackle. What? Yeah, they robbed an actual samurai. If they include in the report they sliced a bull in half, I would believe that. Welcome to the world, no heroes or villains. Oh yeah, Rise. Yeah. Yeah, this music video is great. It is good. Okay. I put up enough! It's work time! No wicked emote for you. Especially now if you're gonna put me at 180p. How dare. Now you're gonna watch me work. Actually, I can put these guys back up here on display because I'm no longer using blues. So the people have something to look at when there's nothing happening. Cool. I'm sorry, if I try to make maps with you any higher, my computer will actually combust. That's because I am on fire. I've done that better, but that's okay. I'm tired. Do you think I care right now? Alright, what are all the bits of these backpacks I am making mail right now? I never worry about being cringe. I'm pretty sure most of my life is cringe by most people's definitions of it. Alright, so I'm doing the little side bits, the pipes, the whole bottom half. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna say what I want to say and post what I want to post. If it's cringe, it's cringe. I'll just deal. I think it's more like I'm gonna make everyone else deal. I'm just gonna go about with whatever. God decided I woke up this morning and I'm gonna make it everyone else's problem. Said every homeless person in California. Every single day. I know a couple of Californians I need to send that statement to, actually. Brings back the very few good leak memories I have. Or more like my buddies also like that song when I used to still hang out with my high school group. Ah, one of those. Yeah, I got a few songs like that. Half of them are different countries now, and the rest are at least 6 states away now. Roof. Um, pretty much all of mine still live like remarkably near me, and I still have not like seen them in over a year. Just too busy. One's becoming a fairly big deal in like real estate selling. Another one's a clinical therapist. Another one's a barber that seems to be doing pretty well with it. And I know I'm over here in a basement painting toys. So yeah, that's a thing. I have one friend from high school who lives like 6 hours away and play D&D regularly. Oh yeah, 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 one shot I was in. Okay, where Pallet got his first face. Yo, I'm pretty glad my current DM allowed me to have basically all the same magic items that I had in that one shot. I think it's mostly because all of them are pretty useless in 99% of situations, but it's really flavorful and allows me to just have fun with them constantly outside of combat. He also felt like he kind of owed it to me with how bullcrap my very fun necromancer died. So which also upset like the entire party. The entire party was legitimately upset that my necromancer died. Yeah, no, I have every single magic item I had in that. Oh wait, no, I don't have the gloves that never came up, and that's why I didn't bother getting them. Instead, I have the glamour weave like sleeveless robe thing. I have glamored +1 leather armor that's incorporated into my chest. I have the marvelous pigments. I have the masquerade tattoo, and I have the arm blade, which I switched it out for a longsword. Except by longsword, it's more like a. Okay, first off, it bugs me now as someone that has actually like used, not used, wielded, has interacted with real longswords, and it now bugs me anytime a fantasy game calls an arming sword a longsword. That's not a longsword. Longswords is massive thing that's for two-handed fighting for the most part. Did not a longsword. Anyway, an arming sword. It's now an arming sword. Actually, a little shorter, really wide, and giant like gut terror hooks coming out of it. Um, you're a nerd. Anyway, uh, but yeah. Oh, I haven't told you yet. Okay, we are looking at the next ASI. We're not there yet, but we were playing around with the ideas, and I had a funny. Oh, hey, Former. It's late for you, Former. What's up? What's the argument? Um, we were looking at the next ASI, and we have a thing where we have it's not double feeding exactly, but it's like you always get a feed. If you get a half feed, you can't take more ASI, but you unless that's your first feed. So it's like you can have your ASI, and then you can also have a feed. But if it's a half feed, you don't get the ASI points. Or you can have two feeds. You can give up your ASI and have a feed and then another feed. But again, half feeds, unless you take it as your main feed, you don't get the ASI. I'm a better healer in HOT because I often have clutch heals and you don't. Bro, I need no clutch heals. That's fair. That's legit. Um, but anyway, so I was looking at potentially getting Martial Adept, I want to say, where it gives you uh some of the fighting maneuvers. And I was messing around with the idea of commanding presence, which adds a d6 superiority die to all of my charisma skills, which already like as soon as I get that, I can dip into the 40s at level 10 or whatever. I don't remember next ASI is. Anyway, 380,000 short. You'll get there. One day. In like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Um, Another one was Commander Strike, where I can make someone else do a hit out of sequence, and just make either our Dwarf Fighter or our Dragonborn Paladin just do an out of sequence hit with a D6 superiority die as a bonus action of mine, which I could have given them a Bardic Inspiration before that, so they get a D8 plus a D6 damage bonus on that, which seemed like it might be an idea. And then there's also potentially the other one I'm considering is Menacing Strike, where I think it's like roughly a 19 DC Wisdom check to not be frightened of me after I hit someone. Your puts are high because you know I have no points and you're scared playing against me. That's clearly the case. What if I told you it was? What if I told you that was exactly my thought process? To a T. I was like, I know Former has very few points right now. So I'm going to